everyone, and welcome back to Chop Chop.
Yes, this is our second episode, so you guys might have already recognized us from our first one. I'm Catherine.
My name is Harris, and today, as you can see by our big coat, it is winter here in Shanghai. It's cold out, so we wanted to warm up by going to the northeast of China.
Yeah, Dongbei cuisine, and we are outside right now in front of a very famous Dongbei restaurant here in Shanghai. There's a couple branches. This one is called Dongbei, which means Four Seasons Dumplings King. So we are going to be trying some dumplings today amongst a lot of
Many
other
other
dishes.
things. We'll be joined by a few of our new teachers arriving here today, so it's going to be lots to eat. So let's get started, all right?
Let's start it. Chop chop.
Chop.
Inside of the restaurant, and as you can see, it's decorated with some Chinese New Year decorations, and there's some leaves on the other side. So this is all to create a nice sense of warmth and friendliness and freshness. Lots of red, greens, motifs, and it's supposed to give a nice village festival celebration.
All right, everyone. So here we are. We're sitting down in the restaurant. We're getting ready to order food for everyone. As you'll be able to see from the menu here, this is a very typical menu for sort of family-style Chinese restaurant. This is specifically in the northeast of China, as we said, Dongbei. So I'm getting started. The first pages are really the staple foods, and in the northeast of China, staple foods mean dumplings, noodles. So unlike in the south where it's rice-based, this is going to be wheat-based. You have all the jiaozi, so the dumplings, noodles here. Very exciting, very filling, hearty food. Keep you warm. As we go through here, you'll obviously see a little bit more of some of the classic meat dishes. So this one here, a soy braised pork knuckle. This is absolutely delicious, and this is going to keep you very warm through the winter. As we go through here, you get some nice cold salad dishes as well, which is always nice. Some pickled dishes as well, and you'll also see here Korean kimchi, which some people might be confused as to why this is on a Chinese food menu, but actually being in the northeast of China is really influenced by Korean cuisine, so that's why you see a lot of things like that as well. You go through here, a lot of stewed meats as well, to really cure things throughout the winter. Again, going through a number of different dishes here, very appetizing photos to get us excited for lunch here. And also, again, all in English too, so very easy for us to point around and choose what we want. But again, we're gonna start ordering our food and get eating. First of all, I think there was one vegetarian here as well. Vegetarian. So I know sometimes people come into China and they don't know if they're going to be able to eat with their dietary restrictions as well. Have you found any dishes for you to eat here?
Oh yeah, all of them, except for the chicken, obviously.
And what was your favorite dish?
Honestly, the tofu, because I make tofu, but I cannot make it like this.
Right.
Whenever I make tofu, it kind of ends up like with the same consistency as the eggplant.
Have you ever seen tofu like that?
I haven't. No, it's always like a.
Right, absolutely. What about anyone else? Was there like anything that you hadn't seen before?
Anything that's surprising to you?
Well, I like the textures of everything, in particular the cucumber and the, I don't know whether it's shiitake or whatever mushroom that is, but the texture, yeah, the texture goes really well together. I've had tofu, but the tofu skin was definitely a different texture as well. I'm seeing a lot of different textures, even the potato. In my British accent, it even had a different texture as well. So I'm having fun with the taste and the texture.
Very cool. Yeah, it's interesting actually. In a lot of Chinese food, they talk about like texture is more important than taste sometimes. So like sometimes they have, I think in the south they have jellyfish, where it's literally doesn't have any taste other than just like the crunchy texture to it. And that's if you can taste that. If you can taste anything, that's not done well.
And also the layers of taste as well. So like this one, I really like because you can have a layer of sweetness from the potato, but then you get the oily, spicy crunchiness with the texture as well. So that's like a really traditional Dongbei dish.
And the speaking of potato,
How fun was that? That's a real challenge for you.
Yeah, that's really great. And I guess if you had it when it initially came out and there was a little more heat to it, you can actually see the dramatics to it.
I actually did not like the sweet potato. It was because of the texture. Like the coating, like the that hard outside. I'm not
Candy apple.
Yeah.
So what is it that you're picking up?
Potatoes.
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
Yes, and then it comes really long, sugar string, and then you dip in the water to cut it off.
And here we have one of our favorite dishes here, just the flattened chicken. So this is what we have here. It's a whole chicken that's been flattened and then cooked like that. So it's very crispy on the outside. And then you can pull it off here, yeah. There you go.
So that's a huge piece.
Yeah, you're gonna get,
But we also have some teachers here from other regions in China. So we have some teachers from the south, in Guangzhou and Shenzhen. How does this differ from that country?
For in central part of China, we're more like southern. We our cuisine are very spicy, and we eat naan sometimes like in some part of like Chongqing. We eat like the pepper chili, citrus naan. Yes, peppers. So we like that's where competition comes from. And the hot pot.
But I like the spiciness of Dongbei dishes. You can work around it if you don't like spicy food, or you can have it if you like it. So I think that's a nice balance and a good introduction into Chinese food. It's your first meal is what it is supposed to be.
I like spicy food, and you were right, it is different than Mexican spicy food. I eat the Mexican spicy food.
Hey everyone, so we just enjoyed our meal with all the teachers there. We had a lot of food.
Very satisfying.
Very satisfying. You guys saw all that, the food coming out hot, but we want to just go through a couple of these dishes a little bit more in detail to teach you guys a little bit more about it. So as you saw there, dumplings were something that were pretty famous, pretty well liked by everyone.
We're in the restaurant of the Dumpling King, so we had to get some dumplings.
So this is something in the northeast of China. Everything is, rather than rice-based, it's going to be wheat-based like we were saying. So dumplings are big. These are jiaozi. And we have two different types here today. We have a meat and a vegetarian one. So if you're a vegetarian, definitely possible. This one's very classic though. It's pork and leek. This one, yeah. So I'm going to take a quick bite here just to see how it is.
I'll bite the veggie
You'll
one.
bite the veggie one. And what I might do is I'll use a little bit of this. Now this is not soy sauce. It's actually vinegar. Oops, we're spilling a little bit. A little bit of vinegar, which is very typical in this area.
You can see the veggie one. Oh, that's so good. There's like mushrooms, chopped up like bok choy, and somehow it just, the flavor is so good.
And this one's really neat. This essentially leek is actually pickled cabbage in this one, which is really typical for this region. I think we mentioned how in the winter they have to pickle a lot of the vegetables to preserve them, and that's actually coming from green influence as well. So this is really nice. But one of my favorites, and this is something you're gonna get all over China, breakfast, dinner, if it's, you put over rice, this is tomato and egg. It is so simple and so good, but it's unlike any scrambled eggs you get back in the West Side, honestly.
And then here we have another Dongbei staple, and it's the string bean, which has been fried twice, which kind of gives it that kind of leathery looking texture here. Really good. And then one of my favorites is the Di Sanjian. So this is made up of 3 different veggies. You have the potato, the pepper, and the eggplant. And we showed you earlier that it's a little bit oily, actually very oily, but it's so comforting. And somehow the 3 of these vegetables put together, it's just like the holy trinity of
Well, what is so nice as well is right now it's a little bit cooled down, but when it comes out hot, it comes out, the potatoes are still a little bit crispy, and you get the softness from the eggplants, and then you get the crispy peppers too. Those textures are just so much going on.
They are actually, so this is tofu. So tofu skins. Isn't that crazy? And look at that texture. It's like kind of bumpy. Kind of looks like octopus legs. But it's tofu. I'll tell you what the last thing I have here. So this is also a typical Dongbei dish. And this is lamb. So kind of like shredded, really thinly sliced lamb. It's almost translucent there. And it's stir fried with green scallions, also really good texture, really good taste.
And a lot of cumin, so it's stir fried with a lot of cumin there as well. And this is really neat, it is fantastic, but it also comes from that, there's influences from some of the other northern countries, like Mongolian food, and then from the Manchurian too, so all that lamb. Just, you don't see that in the rest of China.
You don't.
Maybe in the west of China, but not in the south.
Yeah.
So, I'm full now.
Yeah. And what was the bill for? We had 20 people, and the bill was.
It was 600 RMB.
600
roughly.
RMB.
Yeah.
Like we've had so many different colors here, food, so many different tastes, and it fit everyone. We had a vegetarian here today as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And you can really pick and choose what you want to eat. There are a lot of flavors. But unfortunately now, we have to get ourselves back to work. We are definitely feeling in need of maybe a sip of green tea or maybe some milk tea.
Or maybe a nap.
Maybe a nap as well.
I'm feeling a bit of a food coma here.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, but thanks for joining us today while we explore Dongbei, and we hope to see you guys next time. And
we'll be exploring another region, perhaps another style of food in China, so keep up to date on that. Make sure to like and subscribe. Click on the link below to like and subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Check us out on all those channels. And again, if you want to join us here in China and eat some of this food yourself, get in touch with us.
Please do. Until next time.
Until next time.
Chop chop.
Chop chop.